Hello Cancers, and welcome to your July 2022 reading. So I meditated on your energy, and here are the cards that came out. So the first card is the Five of Pentacles. And of course, right away, that is a card of lack. We can see the people are handicapped. He needs crutches to advance. She's cold. She can't warm herself. And it all starts with our self-value, okay? Our self-worth. And this is a belief because, of course, all the cards are of a vibration. So in order to vibrate this way, that means I have to believe that this is who I am. It's part of my identity. Right after, I have the Ten of Wands. So you've been carrying a lot of events, moves, things that you take upon your shoulders to maybe compensate for your Five of Pentacles. Responsibilities, trying to carry things, but carry a lot more than your load in order to compensate here. And the last card is the Hangman in reverse. So that tells me that you will, I'll put it back straight, but you will get the whole understanding of that dynamic at the end of the month. Of course, when I say that, I mean that the energies will be there for you to grasp that understanding if you want so. Under that Five of Pentacles, that means that what we're talking, where that lack mentality is the strongest, or that will have a meaning, we have the Magician when it comes to manifestation, and we have the Chariot when it comes to being aligned and constant in your aspiration, and without having your unconscious sabotaging your conscious or whatever. This beautiful alignment. That's why Chariot will be a card of success, but it's a card of success only when we are completely aligned. So we can see here when our mind is balanced, when we know what is our aspiration. Here's the 8-pointed star of the star card. We've mastered our unconscious. It's part of our armor. We're armed against it. We're protected against the moons. That's why he's got moons on his shoulders. I don't know if you can focus. There you go. Moons on the shoulders, and so on. So, and he's not holding, he's not controlling. He's just able to be in movement, action, aligned without flinching, okay? Without like sabotaging something because there would be a belief, a thought of lack somewhere. So these are two major arcanas with this. So that's why the release will be very important. Under the release, I have the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Now the Two of Cups, right away, it's where we see two characters giving a cup. So what is in my cup? What is my vibration? Under, I do have the Queen of Cups, you. How much water, love do I have in my cup? Two of Cups is not always romantic. With the Ten of Pentacles, that means, let's say, dynamics of connections that have been happening for a very long time. We can talk about family connections that are very heavy on your shoulders. They probably have karma in it, but that to begin with gave you this. So that's what was mirrored to you. But this is actually transcending, transmuting from maybe a familial karma, a familial belief of lack that was given to you. That's why under the Hangman, I have the Nine of Pentacles, which is pretty much the opposite of that, because this is when we know our worth. And at that point, we're not lost in our emotional projections of what is. Am I appreciated? Am I not? Can I actually think of success? Or would the beliefs that I will always suffer, give more than what I receive, sacrifice for others, that will always be prevailing. Which one will be? Because that's the thing, when we carry this, even when we can project ourselves success, here we have, the crown of success. Look at that little skull in that cup. Even when we can project a movie of success, there's this little scenario that maybe it's poisonous in the water. But you're understanding that, and you are actually going to transcend that, and that will affect right away. Bottom of the deck, I have the Queen of Pentacles, the law of attraction for you, what you will actually attract towards you. Let's clarify this for you, Cancer. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Cancers for the month of July 2022. Five of Pentacles. Show me the Five of Pentacles. There you went. Okay. We have the moon, so we know this is happening in your unconscious, but that also means that in the beginning of the month, and probably because of the, you had your new moon right there in Cancer, and things are starting to stir up for you. It's coming up to the surface. When you look at the moon, that lobster coming up to the surface, things that were unconscious are coming up to the surface, are coming to the surface in a very clear manner. The sun, I see totally what I bought as a worth of mine, okay? And with it, I have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands, because Seven of Wands and Five of Pentacles together, this is, I give even what I need. I have this tendency, because my needs, my essential for being comfortable and all of that, I have a tendency to step on it for the sake of others, for the sake of what I deem more important, that has more value. And so I have to use my willpower to really put boundaries and things like that, because they're not in me naturally. You can invade, you can take my shirt. In order not to take my shirt, I'll have to use my willpower. But if I'm in the Nine of Pentacles and I know my worth, or even better, the Six of Pentacles, I know that I have to have a shirt in order to serve better my overflow. So it won't even cross my mind to give my last shirt. There, yeah, I have a tendency that maybe I will give my last shirt. So I have to use my willpower to make sure that I'm not letting it go. It takes a lot more energy. And here with the sun in there, that means that you got really conscious of that dynamic. Let's look at that. It's not unconscious anymore. It came to the sun. You see it. 10 of Wands. And you probably see also King of Wands, Justice. You see also what you've been carrying of it. Here, the King of Wands is all about willpower. So it's for those Cancers of you when you're in situations where the other has maybe a stronger willpower than yours. If your self-worth is not as strong as it should be, that's when they can walk all over you. And at one point, you've been carrying things. Anyway, it's unbalanced. Justice. It resulted in relationships that were not balanced. I say that because justice rules the 7th house of partnerships. And it's kind of now time for you to take your fire and readjust your worth. So in a way, with the Hangman there, there's something you understand because you're looking at it from a completely different point of view here. So that, and that is going to allow you to readjust your King of Pentacle and release that 10 of Wands. Okay, so of course that's a pact, but the thing here is the 9 of Swords reverse also. So that means that every connections you had when you had to deal with people, let's say, or manifest something in your life, there was a lot of anxiety around it because of that. Me bringing my idea, what I want to do, and all of this, bringing my project forward. And here, Page of Sword, Ace of Pentacle, Knight of Pentacle, and here I have Death. Because this is, I'm just going to put them there. This was part of the anxiety that is now being released because you understand now how to bring your investment, your what you want to plant and grow to continue your growth. You see that from a different angle. So that first 5 of Pentacle will be actually readjust here. So that then it's much easier to bring your willpower, to take risks, to say, yes, I'm going to go for that. King of Wands. So it's like contributing to your powerhouse here. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Magician. Let's look at that Magician. Yeah. Magician was affected by your 5 of Pentacle. 5 of Pentacle, 5 of Pentacle. 2 of Cups. It's almost like you attracted or you come from a familial background that was very maybe defeatist about your capacities, your self-worth being very affected, and that created connections that were mirroring this to you all the time, and you actually bought it. Chariot. All right, Lovers and King of Swords together, that is making one heck of a decision, because here we have the Hangman and the 9 of Swords, Hangman, 10 of Swords. It's like you're realizing the price you've paid for having that lack of self-worth. That can have happened from crazy expectations that we've learned to have towards us in order to be worthy. So if you come from a family that has a lot of expectations, then of course you never met these expectations if they were like out of normal, okay? And that what that creates is that constant state of not being enough. And when we don't believe that we're enough, when it comes to our own projects, our own goals, then we're not enough for them to begin with. So carrying all of that brought a lot of anxiety when it came to manifesting your life, success, moving forward, and all of this. Let's look at that 10 of Pentacles and that 2 of Cups. Here I have the Moon. So it's something that came up from the depth. Okay, so that's something that came to your consciousness, but that came to evolve, to grow. When we face something like, oh my God, look at that, situation that gets to me right away, it brings up a part of me that isn't solid and that is crying for attention. In a sense, like if I'm hurting, it's a part of my soul that's like, look at that. This needs to be addressed. Page of Pentacle. This is for your next big Pentacle cycle that you're going to grow. I have a Page of Cup here. Maybe allowing a bit more water in your life to clear out and to solidify your Queen of Cups here. Let's look. Queen of Cups. Page of Cup. Yeah. So it's that part of you that will allow more, to feel more, to be loved more, that kind of realm of possibility that is within you, and not sabotage it or let other people use up arguments that you believe to cut your own legs. 5 of Swords. To clear that. This is like, hey, I know who I am now. I'm gonna love myself. I know my worth. And I'm gonna follow what I would love that I never dared before. Let's look at that 9 of Pentacle. You know, when a child is trying to do something and he would need approval, acknowledgement, wow, you're amazing kind of thing, okay? There's the worth that comes. But when the kid looks outside, because to begin with, he will naturally look outside, for nurturing, for this, for that. Naturally looks outside, then we learn how to do it ourselves. So looking towards the parents, and if there's not that, when there's not the wow, you're amazing kind of thing. I'm not talking about giving a gold medal for just participating here, but actual acknowledgement for when you do something, and so you never learn to do it for yourself. So you end up having the same crazy expectations for yourself, never acknowledging your worth. And that creates all sorts of beliefs and dynamics in your life that will hurt you constantly. I stopped on the Tower. So yes, when you're trying to build something and you're with that, it doesn't work. Here I have the 5 of the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacle. So you end up always being conflicted when it comes to investing yourself and growing something that you would want. Not sure here, being conflicted about your worth. 7 of Cups. Yeah, here's the Hangman again. 8 of Swords. This is really, you have to, instead of trying to see your worth or your capacity or what you can create in this life through this lens of the Five of Pentacles, which will always create a Seven of Cups here. Cloud, not sure. I'm trying to project things, and I'm all like, yes, but, because there's so much anxiety around this. Can I do it? Am I enough to do it? And so on. Here is the Six of Pentacles and the Pope. This is spiritual discernment applied in our life, understanding the Six of Pentacles. And once we understand the Six of Pentacles, which is balance of the universe, that the only way that the universe can come into your life, it is through you, because the link is within you. So not looking outside for the worth, but looking inside. And then it's going to be mirrored outside of you, because that's where you're going to be vibrating. Hence the true meaning of the Two of Cups. So you're going to break out of a self-worth prison, Cancer, this month for your birthday. And yes, I'm sorry I didn't say happy birthday and solar return and all of that. And it's probably while celebrating with family that you're going to maybe notice the dynamics that you bought. Friends and family here. That's going to show you your Five of Pentacles that you bought within yourself, and that you're going to make a decision about that, to move from it, to use your spiritual discernment, and to see all of this from a different angle. So it's like breaking free of a familial karma. So that's a long title, but it's a beautiful birthday gift. I'm going to call it Breaking Free. And on this, my beautiful Cancers, I'm sending you all my love and light. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. If you want a private reading, there's a description below with an email. You write to me, I write to you back. Thank you also for the ones of you who gave donations. Of course, on the new moons, I do a little ceremony to give you back in the way that the universe sees fit. And of course, the next new moon is again near the end of the month, around the 26th. And it's going to be the new moon in Leo. So on this, my beautiful Cancers, I'm sending you all my love and light, and I'll see you next month.